soldier. I'll tell you like it is. I have no intentions for my babies or my grandbabies to become nobody's nigger slave no more. And our babies are going to be enslaved if you don't take a stand and defend your birthright. No duality. We know that our people have had the words of the prophet, but have got caught in rituals.
Divine potentialities that they possess.
on which that order operates has a determination to overthrow all Asiatic African culture in order to enslave it. But I know those demons aren't going to tell you because they want you to honor them. Our suffering is proof that we haven't followed the prophet. Get back to those governmental principles. So now let's look what Noble Ali has to say. I, the prophet, truly believe that my people will find the true and divine way of their forefathers and learn to stop serving carnal customs and merely ideas of men that have never done them any good but have always harmed them. It is a sin for any group of people to violate the national constitutional laws of the free national government to cling to those names and those principles which delude the slaves. I have traveled in the South and have examined conditions there, and it is the work of my people continuously practicing the things which bring dishonor, disgrace, and disrespect to any nation that lives the light. They have fallen from the true light into utter darkness of sin, and there is not a nation on earth today that will recognize them socially, religiously, politically, or economically. If we pay attention to the prophets, instead of what people keep telling us about the prophets, we've been free a long time ago. Know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You ain't been free, so don't tell me you knew the truth. Not personal. The citizens of all free national governments, according to their national constitutions, are all of one family, bearing one free national name. Those who fail to recognize the free national name of their constitutional government are classed as undesirable and are subject to all inferior names and abuses and mistreatments that the citizens care to bestow upon them. They have been violating the national and constitutional laws of their government by claiming names and principles that are unconstitutional. Since that constitution has never changed, there is no need for the application of the 14th and 15th Amendments for the salvation of my people and the citizens.
Never was an African American. Never was an African American. Never was an African American. Never was an African American.
So there isn't but one supreme issue. There is not any other but one supreme issue. He told you to enforce the Constitution of the United States of America because those laws came down from your ancient mothers and fathers. But by you not knowing yourself and knowing your history, you thought they was all Englishmen. Noble Crowley said, "Come all ye Asiatics of North America and hear the truth about your nationality and your birthright. You're not Negroes, you're not black people, you're not colored people, Ethiopians. Learn to love and still hate. Learn of your ancient mothers and fathers, divine creed. The movement is important. For you to be better tomorrow than you were today is important.